Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, December 3rd. Thank you for joining. My name is Carrie Ritchie. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and every card that we're making today is using Stampin' Up! Products. I'm making sure that I'm on the recording on the right thing, so just takes a second to refresh my laptop here. Okay, awesome. So as you join, come on and say hi so I know you're here and you get a chance to win the 3 cards that we make today. The bundle that we're using today is Cheers and Sips. It is a really cool bundle. So, and it's on the last chance list, but we'll get to that in a minute. Let's announce all of the good news, all the exciting things coming up in December. I hope y'all had a happy Thanksgiving. It was good being with my family. My brother and sister-in-law and nephew came, and we went over to my daughter's. It was so much fun being together. Yeah, so anyway, let's get started. Cyber Monday sale is a paper pumpkin special. It started December 1st and it goes through the 9th. And so all of the regular paper pumpkin subscriptions are discounted. So you prepay and you get the code sent to you, and then you can get a discount on your prepaid paper pumpkin. So for 3 months, it's normally $81. You get it for $61. A 6-month is normally $162, and you get it for $122. And a 12-month is normally $324, and you get it for $244. So it's a great time. You also get Stampin' Rewards. Anything over $20, you get Stampin' Rewards that you can use on a future order. Subscriptions purchased during this promotion start immediately with the December Watercolor in Bloom, which is this set right here. I wish I had a bigger picture for you. But it makes 9 cards, and it comes with a classic Stampin' Spot and a stamp set and all the goodies to make some cards with these. And then there's also the dies, the add-ons. You can purchase those if you want. So you can't skip that kit. You get that first kit, but after that, if there's a month that you don't need a certain one, you don't need Valentine's or whatever, you can skip that kit. But you probably don't want to skip them because they're so good. They really are beautiful kits. Do not purchase multiple subscriptions for the same recipient. The subscriptions will all start with the Watercolor in Bloom, so the recipient will end up receiving duplicates of the same kit each month. The shipping cost is built into it and not reduced. Yeah, that's that. And then the 12 days of crafting advent calendar it's on the last chance list. I don't think there's many left, so if you want one, get it while you can, while it's available. The product of the month started on the 2nd. I don't think I have a picture of the product, but it is, what was it called? I think something blue. What was it? Let's see. I'm not sure. I'm not going to take the time to look that up, but it's a paper pack. Really pretty blues paper pack, and there's like products that you can samples of things that you can make with it. Let's see if it says here what the name of it is. Maybe if I go back to the beginning. Sorry. Let's see. So how this works is with a $75 order, you can add on a $5 product of the month fee, and you get a True Blue Florals is the name of it. That's the December one, and it's really pretty blue designer series paper. So it could be anything from cardstock. designer series paper, 2 stamps, 2 dies. I know those for sure. But anyway, it's a great deal. You could only get 1 for each month. You do have to have a Stampin' Up! Account to participate. And you must spend $75 in 1 order. So it can't be like 25 here and 50 here. It's got to be a combined cart. And if you use your Stampin' Rewards, coupons, or discount codes, if it falls below 75, you'll need to add on items to get to the 75. They're while supplies last, but once they're sold out, they're gone for January. But if the December is still available, you can get the Decembers in January. Yeah, awesome. Okay, my classes. I have got a card class and a Stamp-A-Stack coming up on December 19th at 10 a.m. It's a Friday. It meets at my house at 10. And you can either make 4 cards for $20, or you can make 20 cards for $38, or it's only $18 with a minimum $35 order. 4 designs, 5 of each. RSVP by Thursday, December 11th. And this is the stamp set that we're using for the card class in the Stamp-A-Stack. We're going to use Coneflower Celebrations. I love this bundle. It's so pretty. And look at how big the coneflower is. It's awesome. And then the dies are fabulous. It comes with all of these dies here that are detail dies. And then it's got this one that you can stamp and then die cut it and fold it and open. I'll show y'all in a minute. It's got a butterfly, and then the center of the flower, some more leaves. And so here's some cards that I've made with it in the past. And just added some Flirty Flamingo to the flower. Just blended that on there. And here's some Petunia Pop. And so this is how you can, I didn't stamp that one a die cut. I just die cut it and added the pieces on top. And that's just 2 of them die cut and layered together. So it's a fabulous set. So if you want to sign up for that class, do so by the 11th. The mini catalog is going quickly. A lot of the items have been added to the last chance list. So go on and check that out. I want to show y'all some, and then the annual catalog's still live. I wanted to show you some of the things that are retiring and the discounted prices. And I've sent all my Christmas cards, so I don't have any samples to show you of A Little Cheer, but the bundle is $36, but it's actually cheaper if you buy the stamp set separately. It's $11.90 for the stamp set, and it's $13.80 for the punch set. So you can get that. It is a lot of fun. I love this set. And then Beautiful Butterflies is on the last chance list, so you can get the bundle, or you can get it separately, which you'd save money getting it separately. The stamp set used to be $24, now it's $14.40. And then the bundle, which is a hybrid, it's got the hybrid embossing folder, so you can put the dies with the embossing folder, and it was $42 and it's half off at $21. And here's some cards made with the Beautiful Butterflies set. So pretty. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out a place to put all this stuff. Okay, Holly Jolly is retiring. The stamp set was $19, it's $15.20, and then the hybrid embossing folder and dies was $41, and it's $20.50, so this is half off. The Jolly Holly, and then mixed florals. I love the set. It makes me really sad that it's retiring. The dies have already been on, I don't know if they're still available on the last chance list, but the stamp set was $24. It's now $16.80, and it comes with all of those. And here's some cards made with that. That's mixed florals. And then we've got textured notes. The dies are not retiring, praise the Lord, because they're like one of my favorites. Hey Shirley, good morning. Thanks for joining me. I hope you had a happy birthday. The stamps are retiring because they're clean, and the dies are not retiring. So yay for the dies, because I love, love, love them. And here are some samples of some of the cards that I've made with the textured notes. It's just such a pretty set. You can just do so much with it. One of my favorite ones, and here's, I've already given out the cards, but I made a mistletoe with that stamp right there. Love that one. Anyway, so this is retiring. It's 1610. And then You Are Remarkable is retiring. Instead of 20, it's marked down to 16. And here are some cards made with You Are Remarkable. I really like this set too. Of course, it's flowers. I love flowers. But yeah, that's a lot of fun. This one was one of my favorites. I don't know why those colors, the red, black, and white, just pop. Okay, Impressions of Bloom. Okay, I got lots of stuff for this one, so hold on. I got a pile of stuff here. So the Designer Series paper is on sale. Instead of 12, it's $11.25. This was called Floral Impressions, and so pretty paper, flowery and bright, cheerful colors. And then the stamp set, the bundle, was $48.50, and the stamp set was $20, and it's on sale for $10. It's half off. And the dies was $34, and it's on sale for $17. So it is a great deal. Sorry, my dies are coming off to the sticky. And here's some stamps that, cards that were made with the Impressions of Bloom. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, all the flowers, all my flowers are retiring, or they're going on the last chance list. So much fun. It's such a fun set. I love the Impressions of Bloom. I'm sad to see that one go too. Okay, the Neutral Matte Dots is on sale for $5.60 instead of $8. And I don't have the stamp set, but I got a pretty a pretty card in my swap with my downline. They're sweet enough to make me extra. Autumn Amber dies, they're on sale for $31.50. It's so pretty. I don't know if you can see that she did the Wink of Stella after coloring in the pumpkins and the gourds and the corn, but it's just so pretty. Look at how detailed that die is. So that's an awesome one. And then I'm so sad about this one, Peaceful Greenery. Of course, it's Christmassy, so I guess it's going to go away, but it is retiring. It's marked down to $9. Such a pretty set. Two more things. The Woven Textures Designer Series paper is on sale for $8.75. This is coordinated with the textured note stamp set. It's really pretty. Good for masculine cards, all kinds of stuff. And then this one has been on there, but I think I forgot to tell y'all. It was $12.50. It's marked down to $7.50. It is the Botanical Textures, and it's all in black and white, and you can add color if you want to. Okay. Then I wanted to share with you my first Christmas card that I got in the mail yesterday was from Miss Oma. And I just think it's so pretty. I love the peaceful deer, peace on earth, with the little jewels. Anyway, so thank you, Oma, for my pretty card. And these were the cards that we made last week with the fabulous Pop-Up Petals stamp set that my sweet friend Anna let me borrow. So we made this one. You Are Loved. You make my life better just by being in it, and see how the fun triple pop-ups there. And then this one does not have a pop-up. I just used the rose and the words, thanks for being there. And this one, Grateful for Your Friendship, with the pretty flowers popping up out of their box. And the winner was Miss Terry McAdams. So I will get these in the mail to you. Terry, thank you. Okay. Yay, now we can make our cards. Oh, I got a few more things here. Let's see. The Frosted Iridescent Dots. I don't have the price on them. Oh, it fell off on me. They are now 810. I am sad these are retiring because they're so pretty. We're going to use these on the cards that we make today though. So I'll just set them over here. The Cheers and Sips is retiring, and I just wanted to use it one last time before it's gone. It's on the retired list on the last chance products, and the stamp was 19. It's marked down to 1140. Look at all of the fabulous stamps that are in there. It's photopolymer, and then the dies cut out all of these items plus some extra pieces here that does texture and stuff. So this was 27 and it's 18.90. And the Glass and Gardens embossing folders are marked down to 8.10. I'm going to use this one on one of the cards today. And then the paper is not retiring, but we're using it today, so I wanted to show it to you. It's so pretty. This is called Celebratory Sips, and it's got some great paper. I'm definitely going to use this with my new Gears and Textures stamp bundle that's coming in the mail. I can't wait till it gets here. I figured this black would be good to go with the steampunk look. And then you can use the dies to cut out these or fussy cut them. You can stamp on these and make some pretty cups. There's some flowers, more flowers. And then you can fussy cut these, and you can see that I have been fussy cutting and die cutting a bunch of these. So we're going to use the paper for one of the cards, and then we're stamping the other two, which I pre-stamped to save time today. So let's get started. Oh, I wanted to show you some cards that I've made previously with this set though. So it's your day. I like the ice in there. I think that's fun. Let's celebrate. And this is using the Glass and Garden embossing folder. It's basically the same card, isn't it? Yeah, same card. This one die with the textured on it. Cheers to you. Cheers to you. This is some of the designer series paper, and the Glass and Garden embossing folder. This one's just some fussy cut pieces from the paper. Let's celebrate. And the other Glass and Garden embossing folder. It's your day. Okay, so let's see. Here is card number 1. And I did a lot of stuff ahead of time to just save time and so y'all wouldn't get bored watching. Let's see. This is, the card base is pumpkin pie, cut 5.5 by 8.5. And then I've got a piece of the designer series paper. So we're going to use this paper on 2 cards, but this one we're going to use with the flowers side up. So we'll put our adhesive on here. If it stops, you can just forward it with your finger. Got all my pieces here. So we're just gonna put this with a little border showing around the sides. And then I've die cut this with, and it's retiring. It's on the last chance list that coordinates with, it's the piece, I can't remember the name of the set. I borrowed it from Terry, but it coordinates with that embossing folder. Peaceful Greenery. See, it fits right in there. So, okay, we've got this piece. So I've stamped these in basic gray with the tall glass and the short glass. And then I stamped this in Memento and colored that in with Real Red and Granny Apple Green. And that was Granny Apple Green light and dark to make the line. And then for the drink here, this one's a strawberry daiquiri. And it's got strawberry slush, light and dark, and then going up to Flirty Flamingo, light and dark. And then this is pumpkin pie, light and dark. And then I stamped cheers to you. So let's just put it all together. Have y'all got all your Christmas cards done? Okay, we're gonna just put this one on the edge here. And we'll adhere our all our sticky on here. It's sticky. And we're gonna cut this one. So let's get our paper snips and we're just gonna stick it to our glass. And we'll add some adhesive. Okay, so we'll put our first glass on here. That one. Stick our lime on there. Just tucking it in. And we'll just put the strawberry on top. And the cheers to you, I just stamped that on basic white with pumpkin pie and then put a couple little mini dimensionals on there. And we'll just put that right there. And then we'll use some of our frosted iridescent dots. And I think I just want to use these like clearish ones. But they are iridescent in real life. If you could see it, so they're so pretty. Cheers to you. Okay, card number 1. Moving on to card 2. I love these purple colors and pinks. So this base is Bubble Bath. We've got this pretty pale purplish pink. It's just got a shade of purple to it. But it is called Bubble Bath. It's 5.5 by 8.5. We'll fold it in half. And then some of the designer paper from Celebratory Sips. It has got those pretty flowers. See, it's got the Bubble Bath and the Petunia Pop and the Berry Burst. So we will put our adhesive on here. Whoops. Just a little extra to make sure it sticks. And this we're just going to center on the front of the card. And then this piece, I've run it through the embossing folder with the Glass and Gardens embossing folder, and it's cut 2 by 5 1/4. And it's hard to decide which side to use, but I kind of like the texture of this one. So we'll put our adhesive on here. And let's see, I think I like it this way. Just put that on, and then I fussy cut this with the Designer Series paper, and this was one of the little tiny banner dies from Stylish Shapes. So I'm just going to adhere these flat, and we'll put our drinks right there, and It's Your Day right up there, and it needs some jewels, so we'll pick up some of these purple ones, the little ones. We'll just put them right there. So easy peasy, it's your day. It could be birthday or whatever kind of celebration. And then our last card, we've got all these pieces here. This one's got the most pieces. So let's put those up there out of the way. And we're just taking a basic white and folding it in half, 5.5 by 8.5. And this was the paper that we used this side. Now we're going to use this side. So it is cut 4 by 5 1/4. So we'll just go on the front of our card and shows the pretty timid tiger and pumpkin pie. And then I've got this die cut from Textured Notes, and I stamped ahead of time, Let's Celebrate, just because it was just faster to do it ahead of time. Y'all know that. We're gonna center this. So we've got our Designer Series paper showing. Oh, I forgot I was gonna put this on there. Let's lift this up. So this is some of the Timid Tiger ribbon. And we'll just tuck that. Let's see if I can tuck it behind there. Nope. I didn't have any adhesive there. Yeah, don't do like what I do. Do it before you stick it down. Okay, so then I have stamped and colored these all ahead of time. This was stamped in Versamark, the ice cubes and the cup and this cup glass, and they were embossed in white embossing powder. And then I colored them in with the water painter, and this one was in Strawberry Slush, and this was Blueberry Bushel. So we will put some adhesive on them. And I'm not going to put any in the top because we're going to stick some, no, actually, we're not going to stick anything down in this one. We're going to put on the outside. But this one, we're going to stick stuff down in. I keep grabbing it. So we won't put adhesive on the very top of that. So we'll put this one on here. And this one. Actually, yeah, let's do that. You can still see our ribbon. And we're just gonna put some adhesive on this. And I don't know what these greenery is. This one looks like rosemary to me. I'm not sure if the other one maybe is thyme. But we'll just stick our little stick in here and then add our olive. I don't know drinks. I don't drink fancy drinks like these, but let's pull it up a little bit. Put our olive. And then we're just gonna stick this, whatever this is, in there. And we'll just put this on top with, whoops, it might help if it had adhesive on it. Might stick better. And we'll put our raspberry right there. And then how about some pink, Jules, since we've got the pink cup. Make sure I didn't have any loose ones there. So there you go. These are made with the fabulous Cheers and Sips. And it is, it's on the last chance list, so grab it while you can. It is on sale. The stamps are $11.40 for all of these 20 stamps. And the dies are $18.90 for 15 dies. So it's fabulous. Also, the Glass and Gardens embossing folders are $8.10 for 2 embossing folders. And if you shop with me at carrieritchie.stampinup.net, I will send you goodies. If you spend $50, I will send you 4 free handmade cards and a pack of Designer Series paper, 6x6 retired paper. So yeah, you can follow me on my blog, stampwithcarrie.blogspot.com. You can see past videos or even this video after I get it uploaded today on YouTube at carrieritchie.stampin'up. And then, yeah, you're here on my Facebook, so you know that one. Anyway, I hope y'all have a great week, and I will see you soon. Thank you. God bless. Bye.